it on?
So it looks like it's another Friday, and it's time for Cocktail Hour with Rick. I'm your host, Serra. This is my wife, Darlene,
Hello,
and
guys. I'm still waiting for
we
this to
are
start.
happy to be here. It is a beautiful night. I am in the chat as Justine. If you're able to scroll back, you'd find I was naughty.
Oh, what did you do?
Oh, I'm so bad.
Okay. Jimmy Rick. Rick. Spin Dallas.
I guess the volume
MG
was up.
Pitt. Miss
There.
Glow.
So hello.
AJ Vintage.
Oh, and there's
John C. Shannon. J-Tay. Debsy Rocks. Robert Ryan.
yes,
Okay, I think I got everybody
Adam
so
the
far.
Woo is in Baltimore.
Oh, he is?
Adam, if you happen to see that we're broadcasting live, I'd be honored to have you pop on the chat. Adam's done that a couple of times in the past. I hope that you have a good time here in Baltimore and it treats you well, whatever you're doing.
Hey, Woodland, how you doing?
So,
Michaela.
hello,
Roy Quitter.
one and all. We're here to have a good time. It's Friday night and it is the last day of May.
DJ Infinity.
Local temperatures are a little on the coolish side, but we are indeed,
Let me
we
see.
are walking up to the longest day of the year.
It is 75 degrees right
And
now.
summer solstice is around the corner. How will I be spending my summer? Well, until we get to
Maria
go
G.
camping in August, I'm going to be doing a lot of physical therapy. Yes, I've gotten myself
Hey,
lined
gross.
up, and I might even
Brett.
check out my daughter's chiropractor. She's strongly encouraging me to consider getting some help from that direction. So
That's
what the heck?
true, Robert.
So I hope nobody else has got any kind of physical ailments, but
Hey, Pamela.
I'm ailing, man. It hurts. I got, you know,
Lip
the
ripper.
stuff from my back, the lumbar spine, the bulging discs, the impinged nerves, the pain shooting into my leg. Earlier, we were coming back from getting some plants, and
Hey, Slug.
my
I hope
leg
you're not
actually
driving.
had a painful spasm
Hope you
in
guys
the
have a good
thigh.
time up there
Painful spasm. Hi there, is that Kylie?
at Slug.
Slug, you guys have a great time. Kylie and Slug, Tom, are going to Gettysburg for the weekend,
That's right, Spin. Bulging discs.
and they have tours. They've booked ghost hunting.
Trey
Ooh,
Baker.
ooh.
Oh, Pam. Rick's hurting bad.
Hurting
I'm
bad.
getting a knee replacement. Mom
So-
right now is doing okay.
Mom is doing better than the two of us right now. We take turns who's the worst ailing adult in the household. Although Marlon's mom,
Pretty good, Spin.
Martine, unfortunately has been having Achilles tendon issues in her one foot.
Oh, Trey Baker
That's been
is dealing with
tender.
a herniated disc.
Herniated discs.
Was sciatica. Got an MRI.
I know
that it's a herniated disc.
too well. I know about your herniated discs, and I got a report to take to the physical therapy people and to the chiropractor. They will be so amazed
Yeah, he
at
did
how
find out.
bad my spine and my right hip, more than my left hip, arthritic
Yeah,
changes.
Bruce has a crappy sinus infection.
Crappy
But
sinuses.
if you remember, I think last week we told you about him getting kicked out of physical therapy. Well,
Yes.
he did. Hey, alien train.
So we
He got back
we
in.
reminded about that funny story, and I did write my apology email to the owner. And you know what? The guy was very, very kind to me and accepted it without any kind of extensive commenting, and said that he would have one of his staff call me to set up the initial meeting, and then from there I get a calendar. So,
JT, he was basically.
thank you, Advanced Physical Therapy of Parkville, Maryland. They are great. If you're local, I'm not kidding. They are an excellent service. We both are going to them. She's already gotten herself booked and her date's already set.
Yep. Well, what he did, he acted like a total jerk, threw some stuff around, and stomped out.
It
And
was
asked not
about
to come back.
masks. My mask got totally soaked because I was in a pool exercising.
Pam, have you had that X-rayed to find out what it
And
is?
it was a back and forth thing, but I'm so glad that that's behind me. I made
He was a jerk.
a very bad decision and acted in a bad manner. Very, very embarrassing, actually. You know, I was supposedly this professional for 30 plus years working, and I could, most of the time, I'm serious, 95 plus % of the time, I was well behaved, I was professional. It was only 5% of the time that I effed up and flipped my
Big
lid.
time. Trey is getting an epidural spine shot on the 14th.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I'd like an epidural
You need to get it checked
spine
out, Pam.
shot. I'd like that thing
Oh,
to be
Alien Train is visiting in England, in London.
in London, England, are ya? Oh, governor, you gonna have a good time. Got to
Hey,
get some
Nick Roberts.
some fish and chips and some of that
Pencil
pub
pens
beer.
and heavy
Yeah,
metal.
I don't even know what happened to that accent. I lost the British very quickly, and
It was a leprechaun.
morphed into, yeah, maybe a leprechaun with the cold. So it was still in the British Isles, sort of, but pain is no fun.
Thomas McCoy. Bo's fine. He's out here somewhere. He
Yeah,
finally
Bo-
ate his dinner.
Is walking down on the lower 40.
Michael T.
Michael T., I thought you might be going out to see a great jazz group. Instead,
The
you're
Tasha
watching me.
Simmons.
Because I was actually going to reach out if you were here in the
Back at
area.
the physical therapy place about
After
2
we
years
were
ago.
done.
He got kicked out. Now he's back in because he apologized.
Are you indeed not at that local pub?
No, wanted to go with you.
I got you. Well, you know, can't blame you. Who wouldn't want to go out with me?
Okay.
Oh boy, is that light on?
Yeah, I can't tell.
I can't tell.
It is on. I can tell.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's just sun. It's still a lot of sun out.
It's not on.
I was trying.
All right. So, there. Do we look brighter? Do you see the brightness? Oh my gosh. And that's just one
Carl.
halogen light.
Rick.
What?
Carl Flipiak.
Carl Flipiak.
At Racers.
At Racers
Tonight,
tonight, right
Debbie.
now.
Wow.
Playing with his jazz. I think it's actually the Jimmy Jazz. They do jazz arrangements of Jimi Hendrix music. Yes, they've been doing that for years. He is a phenomenal musician. He has multiple solo albums, or he session worked with others. And he also is a guitar instructor. He's been doing that for years. It's one thing I should have done is 30 years ago I should have asked Carl Filipiak to let me sign up for lessons. That's what I should have done. But time goes by.
Coulda, woulda,
Coulda,
shoulda.
woulda, shoulda.
Hey, Dan Aykroyd's in the room.
Dan,
I'd go out with you whenever.
Dan, I feel the same way. Did you get my text? I sent you my cell phone number. Maybe we can do some FaceTime later. I'd love to FaceTime with you. Of course, drinking
No, Jimmy Rick.
some of your Skull vodka.
You have not had it.
Yes, we've had it.
We've had it.
Courtesy of a friend
Yeah.
who I miss dearly, Swanson Johnson Bronson. Swanson Bronson Johnson, unfortunately, has not been able to grace us with his presence for quite a while. He
But some of you have been around
He
for a while
stopped
recognize
working.
that name.
and he was able to enjoy things like Cocktail Hour with Rick. And unfortunately, he went back to work, and his job is very demanding.
Thank you, Dan.
So, no more time for Rick. Thank you, everybody.
Apparently, he has a life he has to take care of, and he doesn't have time for
me.
relaxation.
No, and he has a big family.
Yeah.
So,
You helped him
I'm
get
not
through
hurt.
a period of time, and
I
that's
was
great.
glad to
He was
be
a very
friend.
nice guy. I would
He
like
is
to see him again.
extremely friendly, kind, and was happy to be there for him. I've done that with a few of you guys, and you know who I mean, obviously. And I've been willing to do that, especially back when we were in those dark ages of the
Dr. Leonard
lockdown.
Hofstetter.
We were all bumming, and sometimes it felt good to help have someone to have an ear. Somebody can empathize with where you're coming from, and I was happy
That's
to
right,
do that.
JT.
And I still am.
Deep Eddies
So-
all the way.
How do you get a hold of me? You go to ricksarahstar.com, www, and that's our website. You have a link there for email. You can send me a message. You can also look up on Discord,
straighten out my
and you
shirt.
can play
My
with
rolls are showing.
Rick Sarah Peoples. We also
Hey,
have
Shailene,
links to
good
the other
day.
social media platforms that I post on the interweb. Yes. So I got a new battery installed in my iPhone 11.
Okay, let me stop you for a minute. We have a little bit of good news.
Good news.
Carson said Grandma Bonnie called him yesterday, and she only has to wear her prescription boots when she's standing, and she can walk with them. So that's good.
That's
Good
excellent.
news. Thank you, John.
Grandma
C.
Bonnie, so great to hear. I hope the
Yeah, don't
continued
forget about
blessings
Discord.
flow. Yeah, Discord, that's a place where you can go when you do need to have somebody to hang with. Almost 24/7, 365, there's somebody
Thanks,
there
AJ.
on Discord. All you gotta do is say, hey, anybody here? So how do you get there? You look at the link on ricksarahstar.com, or John C., he posts the link during the show,
He already has.
and he just has.
Yeah.
And at rick.adr@aol.com.
Rick, why didn't you want to put the banner up today?
Because it was just too much. I didn't want to fight it.
That's fine with me.
My leg's killing me. I'm wearing the banner on my chest. This is what the banner says. Cocktail Hour with Rick.
Mr. Doggy Dog.
I think that you guys might know the name of the show.
Mr. Doggy Dog wants to know if you played with cock today.
Did I play with Cock? My dog is a cockapoo, so yes, I did.
When was he ever called a cockapoo?
When we adopted him.
No, he wasn't. Was he?
Yeah, I think so, really.
Okay.
Come here, baby. Oh, come. Oh, come. Oh, come. That's good. That's good. There you go. Oh. There he is. There's my beautiful, beautiful baby.
Okay, guys,
Bo.
I'm going out and coming back in again. I'm so far behind.
Mm-mm-mm.
I hate that.
Bo says, hello, everybody. How are you? Good. Click that like button, he says. You know, if you're not subscribed, I don't know why.
Yeah, did you
You should
notice?
click the bell for
Rick and I
all
both
as
got a
well.
haircut.
We got haircuts. We got our ears lowered. You can see my
Mrs.
ears.
Fantastic from
Hello.
Canada.
Canada,
Hello, thanks for
excellent.
joining us.
Canada. Da, 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 da. Mrs. Fantastic of
I
Canada.
go out and come back in, and I'm still a couple seconds behind. Oh well.
Anybody celebrating a birthday? We have 53 people here in the room. That's
Scott
great.
Thomas.
Click that like button. Now, who has a birthday? Anybody? I gotta get that done tomorrow, whatever that is. And Chris, we're doing, I'm having back problems, Chris. Are you a back expert? Could you come down to Baltimore and
Thanks,
fix
AJ.
my back for me?
Dingle
Please,
dangle.
you know, smack it, whatever you like to do, Chris. Just mess around. I'm kidding with you, Chris, of course. Don't change that channel. I am not coming on to you. Okay. Dingle dangle, hi.
Is it?
Happy Friday.
John said Shaylee, Mr. Deep Pants needs to come get his B-Day song. So is it
Oh,
Mr. Deep Pants?
well, Mr. D Pants, I'd be happy to give him a B-Day song.
Thanks, Carson.
Not a BJ today, just a B-Day song. Oh, he has to go up now. Please not, Chris. Hi, JT, AJ. And who else is here? Let me look at my magic board. I see Shaylee. I see Darlene Serra. John C. Scott
It was
Thomas.
the 22nd.
Maria G.
Well, once he gets on here, we will sing to him. Is he gone for coffee?
Robert Ryan. Oh
Dan
boy.
Wilson.
Pencil Pen and Heavy Metal.
Yeah, Pam
Dr.
said hi.
Leonard, how are you? And of course, Dan Aykroyd. And that's pretty good scan right now. Is there anything anybody would like to share? Any good news? Only good news. We don't want to hear any bad news unless it's a prayer request. We, of course, would honor that. But if you have good news, can you type something up for us and let's chat about good news for a minute? I'm
Where's
in
Soul?
bed. He slept on the couch, and I haven't gone out there yet.
Oh my goodness, are you okay?
Mike got a PA system that is excellent. He's been trying to break out in a program that he's been fostering now for a couple of months, trying
Long
to
duck
take
dong.
his skill as a educator, and especially for younger kids, to try to help get them into something positive, such as
That's great,
music,
Spin.
or specifically drumming. And he has got upcoming programs. You can look up Drum Man on Facebook. And I'm glad that he is my friend and that he's doing this, and he's got things happening
Hey,
next
Linux
month.
Colonel,
Start
I
up,
think. Hi.
and I wish you nothing but success. So,
It's for sale
hello,
on the website,
Linux
Debsy.
Colonel. Yes, I am. I need a good rub, maybe hot stone massage.
Look, he is getting a massage,
I am
but
next
it's
week,
like
right?
no, it's like 3 weeks because of everything
Oh,
that was going on.
fudge!
He's getting a massage and I'm getting a facial. It's their
I'm getting one with a happy ending, and I'm doing it tomorrow.
With whom?
I don't know. Any volunteers? Send me your information.
JJ, I have an unclaimed check
Thank
from
you.
Massachusetts, which was originally from an old healthcare account.
Well, thank you for giving that to us. You're so nice. You're so
Third
generous.
portion.
Jimmy has picked me. You must pay for your own transportation and lodging
Thank you, Debsy.
and massage oil and a rubber butt plug.
Ugh.
Rubber, I don't like those ones that are made out of marble. No, I don't. Does anybody have trouble with that too? I know, and when they're cold,
Just use
ugh,
Crisco.
just use Crisco, the magic vegetable shortening. Guess this is good news that the cicadas are finally calming down in Missouri. You know what? We here in Maryland haven't heard a peep. I've got tree frogs and I've got crickets and grasshoppers, but we have not had. Where are all these damn cicadas supposed to be? I thought that they were supposed to be in
John
Maryland.
C. He likes the glass. They're easy to clean, whether they're warm or cold.
Glass,
And can
glass.
use them warm or cold.
What I like about them is that you can wash and dry and reuse them over and over again. They're very durable. They won't crack. But if they do, you can call the experts at SafeLight. They will come and fix your cracked dildo and remove the crack magically. Of course, you have to remove it for them to service it. Ow, that hurts. And thank you. No crocs, no limpkins, no, it just, ow! Darts smarting my bare skin of my left leg and my thigh area.
Well, at least it wasn't your right. I have to stay away from your right.
Borosilicate glass is what they're made of. Very, very safe. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, because of it being, no, I better not say that.
No, please
I
don't.
was going to make up a little joke, but I don't want to offend anybody, so I won't say it. But it was going to be merchandise on my store that it doesn't really exist, that may be popular at this time of the year.
You said you weren't going to
specifically
say it, so keep your mouth
for
shut.
this month of rainbow flags. We have a special borosilicate dildo in the shape of Rick's head for you. If the price is right, just go
Look,
to
that reminds me.
ricksarastar.com, go to merch, and you will not find that item. Instead, you'll find nicer things, right?
We were watching a movie the other night. It actually was cute. What is it? A.J. Simmons was in it.
Oh, all right. Simmons, JK.
J.K. Simmons, and it was called Overnight or something like that, right?
Overnighter.
And anyway, he's in an apartment. He's trying to find his daughter. He broke into the apartment where she lives, and he's looking through, trying to find clues to where she could be. He looks in the drawer, and he thinks he sees a gun. And he pulls the gun out, and it's a dildo.
It's a.
It was so funny.
It always comes up. We have these funny things that happen in life. So, hello, Soul Cecita.
Is she in here? Good, I was missing her.
Soul, good to have her here, and Nick Roberts is here. I was thinking Nick when I said him. I'm sorry about that. Soul. Let me click the heart several times.
Wow, Shaylee.
There's the heart. I'm the one doing the hearts. Aren't I cute? Not really? Okay.
Somebody told you needed a couple more of these.
Ow! For being bad?
Yes.
Ow! That hurt. Who said that?
I'm not telling you.
I'm just going to look back and see. Speaking of Pride Month, I was given a pocket pussy by a gay couple I knew about 16 years ago. Unfortunately, it fell on the ground, so it was unusable. Now, wait a minute. I've gotten them dirtier than what you would have done hitting it on the ground. They wash easily with warm water and soap.
Nancy Santa Maria
And
Letitia.
then towel dry. Just like you would do your schlong or your hiney hole. Pat dry, gently. Ow! She actually shot me in the foot, and it hurt. I don't know how she pulled that off. She's a devil woman with evil on her mind.
I like that song, don't
She's
ruin it.
just an evil woman. Is that what it was? No.
I used to remember who sang that.
I know, me too. I'm just a devil woman with evil on her mind. Nancy, how are you? Nancy Santa Maria Latica.
Yeah, no, that would be crazy, Brett.
Rick, Sarah,
No, it
but it
wasn't
was
Black
sticky.
Sabbath.
It would have been hard to wash the
Yeah,
sediment
Cliff.
off.
Thomas McCoy. It
Well,
was
you could have
Cliff.
used Dawn.
Was it Roberts? No, Cliff.
Dawn cleans and can cut grease because it contains a little bit of
Hey,
petroleum.
Wolfen.
Wolfen, good to have you
Cliff,
here.
Cliff.
Spin, that use of sediment there is diabolical.
Who sang Evil Woman? Cliff who? Cliff Richard.
Cliff Richards,
Richard. No
Richard.
S.
pocket pussies matter.
I just Googled.
Bad,
Thank you.
bad Rick. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when Darling comes for you? She'll shoot me and it'll sting, and I will cry like a baby, and you guys can laugh.
Yeah, Dawn Platinum is the best.
Dawn Platinum, gosh.
I'm serious.
And we got this Dawn stuff. You just take and squirt a little bit and foam up everything.
No, I don't use that. I use regular.
And they foam everywhere. It's like frothing foam all over the frickin' kitchen, thanks to Dawn Platinum. You know that really the only thing you should use for cleaning is regular old soap, like Ivory, for example, is a plain soap, or maybe vinegar.
Hey,
Vinegar and water.
ponytail.
That's all you should use. We have so many toxic
Oh, that's good,
substances that
Bruce.
we bring into our home because we are used to paying for these things that people, they use something called advertisement. And then you want to get it. You think you need to get certain things to do whatever the task, and that includes cleaning. Cleaning your home, you have to buy these toxic substances and bring a bottle of this stuff into your home. You pay dearly for it at the store,
I'm going to push you off your soapbox.
and then you get toxified by the cleaning substance.
Foot or arm?
Arm.
Oh, it doesn't hurt.
Ow! It does hurt. What do you mean it doesn't hurt?
I said it doesn't hurt as bad as the foot.
It hurts either way, hon.
Okay.
But I know you shoot me with love, right? Isn't that right? You shoot me with love. Click the like button for God's sake. I'm serious, and if you're not subscribed, now is a good time. Just leave for a moment, click the subscribe, click the bell for all, click like before
Art
you
Star,
come back
Dingle
in
Dangle. Hello,
and
everybody.
rejoin us. It'll take you 15 seconds. I'll time you. Ready? Yeah, there is a sore on my hand right here. I can't get it to heal. I keep scratching it and then it bleeds and scabs over. I had it on both hands. I don't know what was going on. I was doing things with my hand down in Florida that I shouldn't have been doing outside with the poison
Well, thank you, Dan. Dan
ivy.
Aykroyd just subscribed.
Poison ivy. Thank you, Dan. Let me have a little water. I drink water with my booze to
I can't.
keep me hydrated. Mm-mm-mm. Ah, nice and cold.
That's true, Spin. In Florida, Rick was grabbing his own panhandle.
Well, nobody else will grab it. Principally because they can't find it. Luckily, I have learned how to find it. I use my pinky and my thumb. Just my ow, and my thumb. And I do this. And then I slide my hand down into my pants as I do that. Ow! I found it. I found it. Ow! I found it. Stop it.
But you don't stop. It can't hurt that badly.
All right. It's a time of the show where Rick tries to see if the lighter works.
Put pepper on it. When it sneezes, you can find it.
Pardon me, honey.
Sure, Dan Aykroyd wants to know, would you like him to super chat $5 million? No, I would prefer you PayPal for that.
Yeah. Let's not let YouTube get their teeth into that, okay? So, just text me and I'll give you our account for PayPal. I think I'd rather use PayPal than Venmo. Okay? I hear that Venmo.
Lip Ripper is going to smoke one with you. Michael T says, watching you kill yourself.
I don't know why. I'm really having troubles with the coughing, and I even am cleaning the pipe. Thank you, whoever that was.
Nancy Santa Maria.
Thank you, Nancy.
That's right.
God
Wolf,
bless
PayPal,
you. And
friends, and
62 people are in the channel watching me and Dolly. And we are so thrilled to have you with us. But another Friday night. A Friday night where we together shoot the shit and kick the can.
Hey, loopsie oopsie.
Shoot the breeze, whatever colloquialism you would like to apply. Does anybody have a favorite they'd like to share? Type in the chat, will you? Yes, we have a chat room where you can communicate with other people who are simultaneously watching this live stream from Parkville, Maryland, on the backyard deck of the home of Rick and Darlene Serra. Yes.
Well, it is Crystal Head. What's
cool?
the real name?
What's that?
The vodka. Crystal Skull.
Crystal Skull. There's regular, and then there's, I think, silver. Ooh. And if I'm having a dirty martini, you know I'm using Crystal Skull vodka. My money lady says this is all allowed to give. That is hilarious. Because, you know, I spent more than... How much did we pay to watch his last movie?
It was free because I had credits. No,
Oh,
I think it was $5.
$5 we paid to see the new Ghostbusters.
Well, it was. I wanted to see it when it came out. We never made
we
it
didn't
around
get to do
in
it,
Florida.
so sorry.
So
we
we
didn't
saw
see
it in their
first.
basement here. I said,
saw
we're
it
paying
here.
the $5. I want to see it.
On a 42-inch screen or something like that. I know, Dan. You'd rather be seen on a bigger screen.
Crystal Head is a butt plug. That's a big
Crystal
plug.
Head. Yeah, Crystal
Third
Head.
Martian,
I
please
know,
keep
that's a
coming
butt
back.
plug. But Crystal Skull is a vodka.
I know that.
By Dan. And Dan, do you sell other stuff? Are you still doing a couple of different ghost hunting television shows, or is that gig all kind of dried up? Did you get to narrate? Oh, who's this now?
Nancy Santa Maria.
Wow, that's why I'm single for now. Sorry. Hey,
Ain't nothing wrong with
nothing
being
wrong
single.
with being single. You get to do what you want. You don't have to ask, can we do so and so? No. I'm doing it anyway.
How often do you ask me if you can?
Never.
Okay,
How often do you tell me no if I do?
not that much.
Much. We have a horrible marriage. It's terrible. No, actually, we're both, believe it or not, we feel like we're actually lucky that we have the other.
Yeah.
It could be worse. That's what we think. That's what we say, yeah. It could be worse. As she fills up more darts.
Hey, ding
Oh!
dangle.
What the hell? I'm joining in on the donation train. Wow, thank you. That is very special.
Hey, Scott Thomas.
That's a very pretty color, too. Hi, Scott.
Yeah, 34
Hi,
years in
MG
May.
Pitt.
May.
I drove by the car dealer. They sure had a lot of people parked in the lot. It was a drive-by. Or do you want to test drive a vehicle?
You know we're making that dog down the street bark. Don't. The lady's outside planning.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to upset the
Oh,
people.
Shaylee says you got a purdy mouth.
Ooh.
Purdy mouth.
So is Damien here yet or not?
No, I haven't seen him.
Well, before the end of the show, I'm going to have to do it for the replay because I cannot go without singing happy birthday to
I
Damien.
agree.
He got to see
That's right. Celebrating
great
34
show,
years of It Could Be Worse.
and he was so happy to see what it was called,
Alex
festival or something like that, some kind of crazy name like that. Alex, I'm glad you're here. Happy Pizza Friday, Mr. Serra and Miss Darlene. I have a bunch of housework, so I'll be lurking. Oh, that's fine. We'd love for you to lurk. What the fuck is he? I still haven't gotten out of bed. I don't know where he is.
Who?
Get one of your kids to get out there and check on him. Just
She's in bed. She's not getting out of bed.
Text them. Don't you have
She's a hard-working woman.
Don't you have a phone? You can't text the brats and find out where Dad is? Come on, I don't care which one of you bastards.
Nobody I know, MG.
You don't have like a
Pitt.
group thing for all your boys? They have 3 boys. Where's it 4? 3. I think it's 3. Yes.
It's not my turn to count them.
And they're still in bed too. Scott, Bagley, guess what happened? Some person was not paying attention to where they were driving. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope that nobody was seriously injured, Scott. What happened? You got to pay attention when you're driving. That's some serious shit. That's why while I'm puffing weed, I let my wife drive.
Oh, AJ said she thought she saw Mr. D Pants in the chat. Said he is on the road somewhere.
Oh. On the road again.
Oh, Shaylee's got to go pee, so she could check the couch when she gets up.
She's going to check the couch when she gets up again. She's got to pee again. That's what happens when you sleep all night and then you got a
Oh, I wish I could sleep the
batter
night
full
through.
of wee-wee. I love singing songs
stuff.
by Willie Nelson and tearing them apart. So, every year we like to get Amanda Villa. Do you know what those are, folks? It's a plant, and it is a vine-like plant. It can grow and crawl, and as it
Hey, Chris
grows,
Trimble.
it makes a trail of shoots and flowers form along its length of all the shoots. So we got one today, along with some other flowers to make a nice little
I've tried everything. If I don't do a puff
of
stick
color
or a drink or
right
two,
at
I can't
our
sleep all the way through.
deck, and we have a thing that says
Nana's house.
Nana's house.
That was a Mother's Day
Mother's Day
gift
gift a
from Kylie
couple
and Jen.
years ago. Yes.
Yeah, it's a tropical vining climber.
The bush version in Diploidemia. Yeah. Exactly. So I have a couple of those growing in Florida. I'm hoping they're still growing. They're being watered. We arranged for that.
We actually took the one from here down there last
Yes.
when we went down.
So we may do the same thing with the sucker. Try to take it down there and I'll plant it somewhere else. Have
It
to
did
create a
real
new
well.
spot. Yes, it did. And we had the local power utility come through and clear any limbs that were in possibly endangering the wires, and possibly if a storm they would knock down the wire. But they went through this tree that's right behind us, a live oak, right in the middle of it. So that's a lot more sunlight on the ground than we used to know. So I put in some Diploidemia before we left, red and white and pink. I can't wait to see what happened with one of those suckers they usually put in the middle. They're dark,
It must have
kind
been
of
Mom letting Bo
a
in.
pointy, leafy plant that grows in the center. Do you know what that is, Spindalis, that they put the Diploidemia around at the Rio brand is at Home Depot. My horticultural environmental expert, Spindalis, I'm so happy to have him on the show every week to tell us, like, what bird is that?
That's perfect. I like it when he does that.
Yes. Tells you the species of bird. What is going on with this light?
Wind?
I didn't know that it was subject to wind. Shit.
It doesn't make a difference, I don't think. Wait a minute. I'm so far behind.
There. It will matter as time goes on.
I keep getting further and further behind.
I don't know how that's possible. Light is haunted. Ooh, spooky. Oh, you crazy people. The ghost has not been active. Clean the house.
I'm
Gotta
serious.
bless the house.
When
Clean
you
it.
turn that around, I
Yeah.
really can't see a difference.
Well, it's not what we see. It's how
Well,
we
I'm
are
looking
seen.
on here, so that's what I mean.
No. Like I said, as the sun goes below the horizon, and it is behind us going in a westerly direction.
I think I'm up to date on the chats, but
Yes,
the
because
video is like
that's the way the
up to
planet
10
rolls,
seconds behind.
right? Maybe you are, maybe you're not. Let's see. I miss the ghost, says Dan Wilson. Your glass is so clean. Come do mine. Oh, right here?
Oh, that's okay.
We
I'm
have,
glad you
know
have
what?
bad
I'm
eyes.
glad you think, because guess what? We didn't do any damn cleaning. No
It
cleaning.
still has deck paint splatters from the other color of the
The
deck.
other color of the deck, the brown, that I oversprayed all over using
Yeah.
I had an electric sprayer. And it wasn't exactly really good. You couldn't really tell where the edge was, you know what I mean?
The
You kind of.
equipment was fine. It was the user
All right.
that had a problem. Just be honest.
It was called a Wagner power sprayer by Wagner, the paint people.
Yeah, he did. He
Anybody
sprayed
ever
all
use
over.
one of them? They used to have a rolling stick thing where you'd fill the stick and you could roll the paint up on the
Yeah,
wall.
newspaper's supposed to work, and
Ah,
also with vinegar and
What
water.
a bunch of bullshit. Just get yourself the regular old roller and a pan and just do it that way. You may want to consider
Yeah.
to get the
You
little
named
2-inch to do corners.
Did you name your cock Wagner?
I did not. I called it Little Fuzzy Wig.
Called it a Wagner power sprayer.
I called him Little Fuzzy Wig. Trying to remember the
How about
character.
Wizzywig?
Wizzywig or Fuzzy Wig
No, Wizzywig
was something
early,
else. What you
XL
see
thing
is what you get. Yep.
Wizzywig.
Wizzywig.
Who remembers that? Wizzywig.
Wizzywig.
What you see is what you get.
Lotus 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Was that with Lotus 1, 2, 3?
I can't remember.
Or was that word perfect?
It wasn't word perfect.
Ah, okay.
It was either a version of XL or pre-XL. I'm not sure.
Right. So we're talking about old IBM programs where you used to use the two 5 1/4-inch floppy disks. The first one you'd put in to boot up the system, the operating system,
Yeah, wait a
the
minute.
MS-DOS.
Somebody just said something about newspapers. Yeah, we used to get the newspaper. Now we do it digitally.
Digital.
And last week,
And when you get a
Memorial
digital
what?
paper, you know, there's nothing to use to wipe your finger.
can I say something?
Go, yeah.
So last week for Memorial Day, Jen had everybody over. She got crabs, and she texted me, "You have any newspaper?" I said, "No. We all do it online now. We don't have any paper." She had to
Right.
buy craft paper to put on the tables for crabs.
The Wagner was a company brand. It was just an
That's
electric
right. They were pretty
powered
good. And then
sprayer.
I picked all the leftover crabs
Had a little pump inside of the unit.
and made cream of crab soup. So we have two conversations going on because he can't hear me when I talk.
So it would draw the paint from the can via a tube, and then it would push the paint through the inside of the unit through whatever type of spray nozzle you happen to put on the end. It came with several different ones. And it was Wagner. Wagner.
Cleanup was a
You
bitch.
used to sell them at Home Depot. Cleanup was a big pain in the ass with those things.
Oh, that's good,
And
Dingle.
I tell you what, after I did this deck and almost killed myself, I never used the bitch again. It's down in the basement in parts.
You need to get rid of it.
I should throw the bitch in the trash.
Yeah.
If I haven't already done so, I'm going to.
Can I hold you to that?
Yeah. We
Okay.
actually cleared a lot of the basement. We were going to do this new bathroom.
It's going to happen.
The only thing that's going to happen, hopefully, is that by the fall I'll be able to walk without having to bend over and look like I'm a cripple. Not that that's a bad thing. I shouldn't use the word cripple. I guess that's a hurtful term nowadays. I should think about being more considerate. That's the word. Empathetic, even. So I won't say that. But I will say that I look like I have a physical impairment. Can I say that? That's not too harsh, right? I have a physical impairment now. When you watch me walk, it's obvious what's going wrong. Why can't the guy stand up straight?
Hey, we're not remodeling the basement. We're just putting a full bath in down there instead of the crappy half that we have.
Look, it's better than nothing. It's a sink, a toilet, enclosure, a door with a latch. I mean, it's better than some people have. They just have a toilet and you have like maybe a piece of plastic hanging up,
We're
you
nothing.
stapled
When we
to
were
one of
looking
the
for,
floor beams, right?
when we
And then that's it. Use the slop sink to go wash your hands after.
when we were looking for houses, when we got this one, I did see at least two houses. There was a toilet right out in the open in a room.
Yeah,
Might have been in the corner.
pitiful. Usually the basement.
Yeah, yes, it was in the basement.
I remember a friend's house. He has the bathroom. It's just a toilet. The sink's elsewhere. And you couldn't even tell it was there. You had to walk up a couple of steps, like you're going up a stairway to heaven, maybe, or something like that.
Like a throne.
But you open up the door and there's a throne. And you go in and close, and nothing fancy. It has a light, toilet paper on a roll, toilet. It's all you need. But, you know, it was not even a quarter,
DJ Southpaw,
much
hi.
less a half bath. DJ, good to have you, man. That DJ has been, I think, DJing. So, you know, that's
Mr.
great.
D-Pants is here, just got caught in the biggest shower walking back to his car with a tray of 4 coffees. He couldn't run with it.
So you got totally saturated.
I hope those coffees had lids on them so they're still warm.
But he brought coffees
Yes.
home to his people. Wasn't that nice? Good morning, Mr. D Pants. Once you get settled in, we would like to give you your birthday song. Yes, your 45 seconds of notoriety, maybe 40.
That was Mom letting Bo out again.
I've been so busy. My youngest is graduating. Hello, yay, going to college. And the youngest is with you. Good, okay, good. Congratulations to your young one, and hope that things go well for college. That's great. Toilet water does smell good because it's important that the water that's going to remove that nasty material that comes out of your foul ass is going to be capable of removing it all efficiently,
Amy Hackey from
effectively,
Vermont.
and before odors can start to waft out
Yeah,
of the
Mama was
layer of
speaking
the
potato.
surface. Yes. Danger, danger, danger. Sorry, I just had to.
Wait
That's
a couple
terrible.
minutes. Mr. D-Pants has to change his clothes. 'Cause
Okay,
he's
that
soaked.
sounds good. You let us know. We'll give you plenty of time. Come here, Bo. One more time.
Hey, Mr. Bob Newell.
Danger,
Just
danger, Will Robinson.
Just go on the website. It'll be there.
You go to Rick,
Josh was here.
Serra, Star, Serra, RickSarahStar.com. This is Cocktail Hour with Rick. Most of you already know that. We have 63 people in the room, and we want to thank everybody for
Okay, I'm
their
trying
likes.
this again. I'm going back out.
And thank you also
And
for
coming back
super
in.
chatters. We've been getting the tips tonight. Thank you for the love. We appreciate it.
3, 2, 1. Skip.
Yeah! Uh-huh.
4,
Do
5,
you see me?
6, 7 seconds
seconds.
behind.
Wow.
And I went out and came back in.
I was trying to do some stupid shit. Hopefully it would look good when she was coming in, but 7 or 8 seconds behind. Isn't that a shame?
I mean, it's fine
Don't
because
you
I know what's
all
going on, but
like being in real time, but real time is kind of 5 or 10 seconds delayed anyway. FYI, if you didn't know that. That gives us time in case Rick says something.
no, there's no way for me to hit a button to get
There
rid of it.
is a chance for her to shoot me, so there's evidence of us holding me accountable for saying such things.
And this works too, right?
And it does, a titty twister, yes. That was worse than a hurricane when you were a kid, like maybe 12. If you remember, that's the time you bought your 101 Elephant Jokes book.
Oh, God.
And you got your Chariots of Fire as well, by that guy from Sweden or Denmark or something, Eric von Daniken. Oh, he talks like he's from some kind of ancient place. Maybe he's a Neanderthal who has somehow survived and wanted to show man how he was a part of ancient hominin development. Anybody ever follow something that's called science, like archaeology, the study of like maybe even ancient creatures or ancient human beings, little of each?
What do you mean by ancient creatures?
Ancient, like prehistoric, even like before written history. Like we don't really know. We date the stuff, we figure out, we look at where it
Rick,
is.
when are you going to write
J-Tay.
a book? Thank you, J-Tay.
Or Darlene,
No,
were
no,
you
no,
going to write a
never.
book?
No.
We use paper, quite lots
My
of paper
memory isn't good enough
in
to
this
write a book.
household. But unfortunately, it's not
Okay,
to
one-ish.
record thoughts. Instead, it is used to clean our derriere. Sorry, we must use our paper the way that we use it, and it's not writing some kind of a book. But that was nice of you to say something like you'd really want a book written by me. Like you would read it. Do you know that it's less than 30% of the audience is watching any of my videos after 30 seconds? Doesn't matter how long
Thank
it
you,
is.
Mr. Bob
Could be
Newell.
25 minutes, it could be 7 minutes, it could be a minute and a half. I only have 30% of the viewers after 30 seconds. And you can help with that statistic
Stop complaining.
by watching my freaking video till the damn end. I mean, I did the whole video, I created the whole thing, I uploaded the whole thing. It wasn't for you to watch the first 30 seconds and say, ah, fuck that, Rick, Serra. It's for you to watch every damn fucking moment. Ow! Now I want to see more of you watching it. I want to see that I can maybe raise the owl to 35 seconds.
I'm going to raise the owl to 40 seconds in just a second.
How many of these darts are leaving the deck?
Not many. About 2.
Well, you better retrieve them, baby, because we're going to run out of darts.
These haven't even
Been open
yet.
yet. I'm just, oh. All right, so I'm sorry I had to come down hard on you.
Yeah, Rick's rant. That's right, Spin.
So now you know. I have to look at this data,
No, he
trying
doesn't. He
trying
chooses
to be a good YouTube creator. Getting an email from the king of YouTube to
No, I
me
think we
and
used to, but I
all
don't
of the
think no, my mom
YouTube
had
creators. And we're supposed to do homework and study and do true, false, and multiple choice
What are you talking
exams as we progress through the curriculum of the YouTube University.
about? What are you talking about?
So that I can be the kind of YouTube creator that the YouTube King wants me to be for you all. And it's all about the positive experience, reaching out to your audience making them feel better, like Darlene is doing for me right now. She was doing a direct reach.
That's
Yes, she
right, DJ
was.
Southpaw.
Could you see it? I don't know if it was in camera
No,
view or
it's
not.
just below.
Just below, okay.
Ooh, I don't know.
Ooh,
Find
anybody
out in
get a
minute.
peek? Alaska in here tonight? Wait. I don't see her. AJ, maybe. Tell me, AJ. I hope I didn't hurt anybody's feelings or
No,
insult
I was
anyone.
looking at your
What the hell?
phone.
Just what the hell? She was pretending like she was going into my pants, but she really wasn't. But she was trying to get one of you all to think that you were seeing her do it, so it would be
My
funny.
hand was going up his pant leg, his short leg. After his short leg.
But that's all. After my other short leg. You're so bad.
Me?
I'm rubbing off on her now with my short legs.
She wouldn't wormy. I could say
Who
something,
wants
but
wormy?
I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Stop.
Go, why?
No.
Go ahead. She doesn't want to say.
Nope.
I got back from dinner.
Yay!
Hey, retired beard. Hello, Rick's third leg. And she wanted wormy.
Hey, are we going to light that up after the show?
What's that? Oh. Well, we can actually, when it actually gets a little darker. What time is it now? Okay.
It's
8 o'clock.
2. Yep. Rick, the tripod Sarah.
That's what I do. I got
He'd tip
3.
over.
I would tip over. No, I wouldn't. If the one leg would let me keep my face off of the floor by that much. If
If it was strong enough.
if I was laying forward.
No, we don't dingle dangle.
Here's a scale model. Of a dart. Oh. Or of a Rick. Of a
You can
of
do
a
a
of
cock
a
push-up.
Dick Rick. A Rick Dick. You do a push up. You do a sit up.
A cock push-up.
Oh.
That's what was said. If you would listen to me. No, it means on the deck, pushing yourself up with that.
I don't know how anybody can do that. That is, I would watch. I literally would watch. I would videotape and share it with you, even if it might get removed later. But that way, some people could see. Someone who could do a push-up with their little dinghy.
I don't know. How tall are you?
I used to be like almost 5'9", 5'8" and a half. I'm probably 5'7".
That low?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm 5 foot. I thought I was 5 foot and 1/2 inch, but I'm not anymore.
I'm
Mega. Thank you, Mega.
Hello, Mega Death Gigantor, late from shopping. Hope you got my email.
No, I don't.
I
really,
don't know.
I don't check emails during the show, but I'll look.
I
right
hope
now.
everything's a good thing with you. I hope the shopping was good. Hope you got maybe a new metal CD, and you'll be banging, listening to your CD after you
No email.
pour yourself a drink, maybe, or puff some magic dragon. Or devil's lettuce. I keep getting that dog all upset.
Oh, I'm glad you got a refund. I didn't know she canceled her tour, J-Lo.
No way.
Yeah. Oh, we watched another movie this week, had J-Lo in it.
Yes,
she does
yes.
pretty good movies, I have to say. I've liked
Dragon
one.
D's Nuts. That's a funny dragon name. Rick is relatable to 98% of mall walkers, or mall walkers, or parking lot walkers, and dogs. Wow, Rick is taller than retired beard. Woo!
the name of that movie.
We both are at the same size level as a hobbit.
But the name of her movie, I think, was Atlas. It was pretty good. And she played in one called The Mother. That was good too. I've liked her movies, I have to say.
Who?
J-Lo.
Oh, J-Lo. Whoa.
But I think her and Ben are split again.
What the hell? I think not. I think they
think
are
so.
okay. I think they're okay. I think they're okay.
Nope,
She
I think
was-
you're wrong.
Ben was just trying to help Jennifer Garner through some very bad
What are you talking about?
empathy, you know, because of her losing her dad. She's taking it really hard. Ben, I read that he was helping her, and I think that got J-Lo kind of like pissed.
Oh, a lot
But
of
she
people in
should-
here don't like J-Lo.
She should
I
not
don't
have.
listen to her music, but her movies are pretty decent.
She should not have gotten jealous at him for being a shoulder
I didn't see The Bahamas.
for their mutual friend, really, to cry upon. Yeah, he was with her at one time, but, you know, he's been with J-Lo since, so
No,
there's
he
not
hasn't.
really a romance with Jennifer Garner right now.
You are talking out of your head.
I am. I think that he really is more with J-Lo. I think he would actually be happy to have a three-way
Oh, God.
with Jennifer and J-Lo.
Oh, did I
That
get
would
your
be
name? I'm sorry.
a Jennifer Garner high and a J-Lo.
Oh, God.
Ow! High five! Down low, too slow. So,
Hey, retired beard.
I think it's that time again.
What time? Oh.
I haven't been like smoking my head off the whole time I've been here. I did cough when I did smoke, and I'm embarrassed whenever I do that. It's really sad, and it's a waste. I know it's
Hey,
a waste.
Betsy.
Now I know people tell me you don't have to hold it any longer than a second in your lungs, but contact time has an effect. The longer the contact time between your alveoli and your
Make up another name. Go right
inhaling, that's a little sac, little air sacs, to exchange the smoke-filled shit with the THC. More THC goes in the blood. Shorter, less goes in.
ahead. Well, go shorter so you don't cough like an idiot.
I'm telling you, I'm an intelligent cougher because I don't want to waste it. But let's see if I can get
The
by.
soul transfer
I
protocol.
limited the amount to a very small amount so I don't blow my head off. Let's see if it works.
Yeah, it's called, Josh, it's called Atlas or something like that.
So I'm going to answer a question that no one asked. Why don't you drive around with a video camera going, live streaming? Because I can't smoke and drive at the same time. That's why. So I need a chaperone or a chauffeur, both really. You know, you also pick up the beer and the cooler and the ice, and then come pick me up at my house, and then we go
Pretty good,
drive
Wilson.
around, and we'll have a live with Rick driving around,
We did that New Year's Eve, and it was not
and it
fun.
wasn't very good. Wasn't, but it's more successful not doing it on New Year's Eve. I think another night would be a better night to do that. Now, what would we go driving around to do? It would be something totally original that only
There's
I
nothing original.
would think of.
There is
Something
nothing original.
totally original. How about we go and tour the
Rick the Dick.
bathrooms of different convenience stores? And
Regular convenience stores are not going to have a bathroom.
That's
They
not
have
that
to
bad.
have a gas station to
All
have
right,
a
the gas
basement.
station, convenience store complex, and then we will videotape the men's rooms and see what kind of condition they're in. What do you think about that? Rick tours the
How'd you explain
bathrooms.
that to your mom, Wolfen?
How many people are raising their hands? How many people are doing this? Oh, oh well.
Ah,
Sad. Gag me with a spoon.
toilet,
Toilet. Turlet.
toilet.
Toilet. Ah, my.
Oh, good for you. Showed her the cinnamon stick.
So, am I lucky to have my friend from down under here yet?
I haven't seen
We
him
haven't seen
comment.
him yet? Okay. We're still waiting for Mr. D Pants so I can sing to them. There are 62 of you lovely people here. Uh, what would Soul love to watch?
You riding around like we did first.
Like I said, oh, okay. Well, you could do that on a Friday instead of this. Since we already have this time frame, you guys like wouldn't have to like, oh, when's he going to do it? How about 7 to 8:30? Yeah,
You want another?
you know it. Old granddad
Hun, I know.
up to the top of the fancy cut
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
glass,
yeah.
and then water and then ice.
Oh, really?
Thank you.
I don't give you water. The ice will melt.
But don't give me too much booze. I want some water, really. I need it. If you won't bring it to me, I'll pour some from this. Because she wants to withhold my water, huh? I love water. It keeps me moist. And everybody likes that. No one wants to become dehydrated, do you? No, you. No, no. We all like being moist. All who agree, the ayes have it. We like moist conditions. The only thing I don't want moist is like my junk. I'd like that to be dry, right? Except during active moments, and then you expect moisture. But in between that, usually you expect dryness. And urinary incontinence, that unfortunately takes away from the dryness, doesn't it? Yeah. They do have these things where you can pull them up, and silhouettes by Pampers, I believe, are very nice. They're made for women, but they fit better than the men's equivalent. I did a video on this to try to show you that they really are not even just a little bit manly, in spite of the light purple, pink, baby blue, and yellow color in the multi-pack assortment. But they still make you feel like a man because there's all this extra material sticking out in the front, and you can almost make people believe it's your manness sticking out from the diaper, or the diaper sticking out because of it. So it's very good for developing good view of yourself. The people who have what's it called, polydysmorphia or something like that, where you feel that you're not beautiful or attractive, you can't see the real thing. It really helps with that, especially if you have a tiny little weenie like me. So I'd highly recommend them. if you have urinary incontinence, and for some of you out there, you may want to just get them and wear them under your clothes anyway, even if you don't have incontinence, just because of that, the cod piece effect, I called it before. Yes, I went there. Yep. Like a real rocker, if you remembered the video. I think 4 people live right now saw the video. Yes, you did. Thank you very much. You and oh, you too. I forgot you saw it. Thank you. Yes. What else is going on here? They don't have a Speedo version, but maybe you could use like what's it called? Bounty? Maybe you could roll a couple sheets of Bounty on you. They're the quicker picker-upper, and that's a thin layer of material that's highly absorbent. It's not the intended original purpose, but I would try that instead of the Speedo idea. Next. You can sing now, Damo is home. Okay. Anything, stop him from saying the stuff, please. Okay. People are asking me to stop talking. It's time for me to sing to Damo because of all the terrible things I've been saying since you've been gone.
Oh God, what have you done?
What have I done? What do I ever do? I want to remind YouTube machine reader that you are mistaken. This video is very advertisement worthy and is a very appropriate type of adult comedy. So make sure you don't click the button that makes me request for a manual review.
He does it all the time.
And I usually get 9 out of 10 times I get through the manual review. They see that I'm harmless. What possible trouble could my words have upon society? Ow, that was my ankle. And that was where I had my vaccination. Alan, that wasn't so bad.
I was told to do this.
By whom?
I'm not saying.
Mr. Doggy Dog?
No.
Really? Long Duck Dong?
No.
There must be somebody important.
Everybody's important.
Yeah. AJ Vintage said it. I thought it was a fine. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, it was a fine. Rick, do I like Manhattans? No, but you know who does?
His mom.
My mom. Now, she likes sweet...
Now, she has not had a drink
She hasn't
in like
had a
4 months.
Yeah, she really hasn't been drinking. It's very rare if she has a drink. She hasn't had one for a couple months for sure.
I just said 4 months.
I don't think it's been 4, but...
Well, 3.
So, but hers would be a good blend like VO or better as far as the whiskey, and some sweet vermouth, a very little bit, and some cherry juice, and a cherry or 2 or 3.
So let's sing.
Let's sing the Damo. It's time
Mr.
for
D Pants,
Mr. D
as he is
Pants.
known on here.
Damien, we would love to celebrate you. So glad the world has you in it. It's so much better because of it. And Ernie Ball agrees, your employer. So ready for this?
Okay, chili.
Hold on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Damien. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Mr. D Pants.
Happy birthday, buddy. And I know you had a great time. You got to see Carnival, and the show was great. You got to have your family there, your kids, your wife. Beautiful. Excellent, excellent. So glad for you guys to have had a good time. So, what else would we be able to do in 9 minutes? 9 minutes. So, I want to thank those who watched the Best of Cocktail Hour with Rick episode 6. You helped it to get up to near 200 views. That's very respectable. And it did so in a quicker time frame than some other videos that have hit at least 200. So again, thank you, and I'm glad that you agreed that you liked it. And my new video this week was from La Jolla, California. Lajolla, not Holla, which is hello, hola. With too many L's. Thank you, DJ Infinity, for sending me a message to correct my spelling of La Jolla. La Jolla. La Jolla. I don't know how they even get Hoya out of it. Whatever. Beautiful,
right here.
beautiful vistas from the cliffs in the area of La Jolla. And that's what I focused on. I have some video. I also used a device that I've used a few times. It's supposed to help my video look nicer. Maybe I should start to use it more. Yes, it's gimbal. Yeah, and I shot some of it on the gimbal. But you have to also know when you're using the gimbal to not get the gimbal in the view. You gotta know how far you can move your wrist with the gimbal to not end up actually showing part of the gimbal in the corner of the view, which is not really desirable.
He
Kinda
almost
looks
lost
stupid.
his camera on one of those trips.
Well, whatever. One time. I did lose a GoPro on a trip.
Yeah, that was a year before.
That was unfortunate.
We told you.
How
that
did I
story.
know that the mount for a GoPro isn't resistive up to 70 miles an hour? How would I know?
'Cause I told him.
What a dummy. I'm still holding out hope that one day someone is going to recover my camera, find the micro SD card inside of it, look at the footage, somehow know it was my footage, and they will send me this SD card, and I will be able to bring to you footage that I had used that camera to collect. I can't wait to show it to you. In the meantime, you'll just have to wait. Like forever. Honey, cheers.
Cheers. I did put water in it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Cheers,
to
everybody. I hope you've had a nice hour and a half almost with us. A couple more minutes.
Oh, look at him. It's on my shoe.
I know. Our baby has got his head and he's laying on her foot down here. He's so cute. He does this with even strangers.
He likes to put his head on people's feet.
Or he'll even sit on people's feet. He'll like sit upright, right on their feet, with his bum on their toes. And he's so charming, people let him do it and don't get upset. He just is telling you that I am comfortable and I feel safe near you.
When Marlon's been coming, because Marlon's mom is staying at our house because we have the room. And Marlon will come over and sit on the front porch, and Bo goes up and has to smell his armpits and then rub against him. He loves Marlon's
Armpit smell. That's what you get from a muscular guy. For me,
Yes, Christopher, you did. It's
my
just about
body
time
is
for
so
us to go.
out of tone, so unmuscular, it doesn't even have an offensive odor anymore.
Phew!
It's nothing. Serious.
What, you?
I don't have an odor from here. Now, from my ass, yeah, it stinks just like everybody else's. What? You don't think your shit stinks? What the hell's wrong with
we
you?
did sing, Shaylee. You didn't hear us? Sing again to Mr. D Pants.
I did sing.
I know, but sing again.
Happy birthday to you.
Shaylee didn't hear
Happy
it.
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mr. D Pants. Happy birthday to you. I sang more beautifully to Damien the first time. And you can watch the replay and see if I wasn't telling the truth.
Did I tell you guys about the time when Rick stopped wearing deodorant?
Oh, yes, you did.
Okay.
We were on an airplane ride, and she thought I was hanging a side of beef that was half rancid under her nose. But all I was doing was stretching my arm.
Yeah, he decided since the
I stopped
deodorant,
using it because
it
it
chafed
made
him.
me. I had a rash at one time. The aluminum chlorhydrate made me break out in a rash, very uncomfortable, itchy rash with raised welts.
a ponytail.
So I stopped using Right Guard or anything, and I smelt like a werewolf.
Oh, it was so bad. I said, I will find something you can wear. And
And
since then,
We found something, and I've been
Dove
using it
sensitive.
for decades.
Yes.
Dove sensitive.
Yeah, Jen was around
It's
9 maybe.
strong enough to keep you from stinking up the world, but gentle on your skin. Was that pretty
Yeah, I mean,
goofy
really.
looking?
Dove sensitive. That's what
Dove
I
sensitive.
have been buying ever since.
Yeah.
And that's been
But I
at least,
swear,
at least 30 years.
I have odor from other orifices lower in my body, but the upper
No, he
pores
just didn't like his little rash under his armpits.
has not really been an issue. Maybe my bad breath still good. Yeah, bad breath if I don't maintain hygiene. Like gargle with alcohol. But of course, drink it. Don't spit it out. Do that if it's mouthwash. Of course, sillies. So I hope you all have some fun planned for yourselves this weekend, whether it be YouTube related or not. If you didn't see it, you may want to consider looking at the newest video we uploaded. Just a suggestion for 7 minutes and 15 seconds of your weekend.
Yeah, Jimmy, it's called Lumi.
So if you would like, please watch La Jolla, not La Jolla. And it's La Jolla Cove, actually. Anything, honey? Anything else? Any words of wisdom?
I hope everybody has a great week.
I do too.
Make the most of what you can.
Yep. Look, live and enjoy life one day at a time. And instead of being worried about what's coming in 3 days, enjoy tomorrow. Okay? That's the way you gotta do it. I've been doing it for 64 plus years, and look at this sucker, 71 plus. Somehow,
Not plus, I'm just 71.
plus. You were already
Plus.
71. No, it's plus days and
Oh,
hours
okay.
and minutes.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
I'm 64 plus days and hours and minutes. But
Yeah,
I'm
don't
closer
forget
to
about
65
the Discord. You're closer to 65
than
than
you
I
are
am
to
to
72. Yes. So remember, if you go to rickserrastar.com, you can go there now. There's the link for Discord.
Thanks, John
There's a
C.
link for email if you wanted to send us a message. If you never saw this, and we haven't even said that one time, and you're a new viewer, we would love to send you a free gift.
John just put that up there.
Thank you. And John C. just put up the email. So that's what you send us, your mailing address for snail mail. Send it to that email. And I'm a me-mail, and she's a female. And then we'll get your mail, and we'll send you a gift. I don't know why I said all that, but
I
it
don't
was
either.
like I was rhyming.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
It was great seeing you again.
Great to have you, and we didn't see you at all, but we did see your chat screen posts, and you saw us, and I hope that that didn't upset your stomach too much.
Good night, guys.
Are you still there?
You have to turn it off
Oh, shit.
before I sneeze, please.
Love you all. Thank you for being with us, and peace.
I said before I sneeze.
And she sneezed anyway. Bye.